All right, y'all. So, yeah. Blah, 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 wah, wah, wah. You already know what I'm about to say. Like, if you listen to my commentary, you already know what's about to happen because I'm about to just put this shit the way it is. Like, put everything in perspective about how it is to date a Negro, like how it is to be in a relationship with a Negro. I mean, Remy and Papoose is typical. It's just a typical dysfunctional black relationship, like all of them are, which is why the stats look like they are. And I mean, yeah, I mean, what y'all really need to realize about this whole thing, with all of this stuff that's going on with Diddy, with uh, DDG, with Chris Brown, with all of these Negroes, like, what y'all need to pay attention to is that anytime these Negroes are being discussed, they're never at fault. Notice how all of the black male commenters, YouTubers, content creators, or even the Negroes just in the comments on every social media platform, when they're speaking on any of these degenerate Negroes, okay, it don't matter who they are, they're never at fault. That's why you don't date them. I mean, that's the real clear to me. That's the clear picture that all women should get by, just their response to everything these Negro, all this stuff that's in the media with these Negroes and stuff they're doing. Like, they're never at fault. It's unanimous across the board with black males that they're never at fault. They never did nothing wrong. It's never their fault. The woman is always wrong. The woman is a hoe, a 304. She's bitter. She's mad. She's this, that, and third. This is the narrative that black males collectively spin about any woman they're involved with. Okay? Even if a Negro commits a act of violence like a crime, they still, even if it's not against a woman, they still co-sign Negroes no matter what they do. With Shannon Sharp, it's a setup. They're never at fault. Like, they'll never say anything about any wrongdoing on their behalf to get themselves in whatever situation. It's like they're children. It's disgusting. Like, they clearly think like little kids. They don't have no accountability at all. They don't have no intelligence at all. They're not mature. They don't know how to, you know, analyze their own behavior in any real functional way. Like, they don't know how to do that. They don't know how to say, oh, this is wrong, and this is wrong too, on the woman's end, or on the other person's end, on the other end of the flip side of the story. This is wrong. They don't know how to do that because they're children. It's like they're never at fault for nothing. It's a child like mentality. Hey, well, what about what she did? Well, she just bitter and angry. Y'all black women masculine and men. Yeah. That's all they say. So it's pathetic. That's why black women in particular, all these other races of women who find these McDonald's attractive, whatever, that's their business. I don't really care about them. But you black women finding them attractive is really disgusting on the highest level. I mean, they're embarrassing to deal with. Like, look at them. Look at how they conduct themselves on social media. These supposed to be the real life Negroes, not Hollywood magic smoke and mirrors. This is real life comments that they're making, and y'all seeing this shit. These narratives about them being completely innocent at all times, and just being mentally primitive and retarded. Like, y'all seeing it in real time. Okay, with Tory Lanez, everything, every discussion about them, you're seeing a constant narrative that Negroes are never at fault for nothing. You see your statistics, you see the numbers, you see how many black women are trying to leave these relationships, don't want to be with these Negroes anymore. Okay? Is it looking like black women are being left, or is it looking like black males are being left? Who's really being left here? Consistently. Okay? We don't want them. They're not want. And then you have another dumb girl, this Clarissa girl, stupid enough to get involved with a Negro who's cheating on his wife with her. She's that dumb that she don't see that this is going to be your same situation. Like, you're ashy and stupid. That's why I just don't deal with a lot of black women. I just don't, because they're desperate and pathetic. Like, they don't care. She don't care. That Clarissa chick don't care. She don't care. She has no care for the what she not thinking that far. Like, she's slow. So she think that she about to get with this dude and he gonna treat her right, but clearly he's poor. Clearly he don't have no money popping off. But what is gonna become of your relationship? Like, she one of them. See, this is, and then also understand that understand that this chick, the Clarissa chick, they're rooting for her. Like, these Negroes are collectively on her side. So this is how they want. See, they, notice how black males call you masculine and all of this and that. They don't care about you being masculine as long as they're benefiting from it. Like, we all know that. Like, they'll call somebody masculine, try to play somebody, but then they'll be rooting for a masculine female as long as she's dumb as hell and let a nigga run up her money and, you know what I'm saying, run through her vagina, her money, and whatever the hell else. Then now they on her side. The masculine chick, the dark skinned, ugly, masculine woman that they always talking shit about. Because that's what Clarissa represents. She's not really pretty. She's not light skinned. She's not exotical. She's not, she ain't none of the ish that they try to gas up. But in this scenario, she's celebrated and they on her side for being lame and pathetic. So this is how you black women know, like, you're lame. Like, the fact that these Negroes are applauding someone like Clarissa in this situation, and this is what they're encouraging. That just shows you that most of these Negroes want a boyfriend. They just want a sugar daddy mama. That's what they want. Okay? They want a masculine black woman who pays all the bills, who has the career, has the money, so they can trick off. While they lay back and, just be a fucking nobody, nothing ass knick-knock, living off some other, a woman's income. That's how they like it. So all of that shit about, black women are masculine. They like masculinity. That's why they're gay in large numbers. Like, they like male bodies, but they also like male mentality, like working hard and being successful and making money. They just don't want to do that shit. They want to be housewives. They want to be kept little princesses. That's what they want to be. So any black woman, willing to fit the bill, that's the one they're going to side with. Because at the end of the day, with Papoose, it's all about what money he can get out of what black chick. That's how these Negroes are looking at it. They don't care about right and wrong and who's right and who's wrong and all of that. They don't care about that. All they care about is trying to get some black woman to be a mule. I mean, of course he'd come up. Remy would know what the situation is with Papoose or whatever female he with, because she was married to him. So yeah, she know that Clarissa's a come up. He only dates successful black women who are making more money than him. He has a type. And this is what Negroes do. He a fucking bum. He just a typical ashy beast. This is what all Negroes do. They're always, trying to get with black women who are smarter and better than them and more financially stable than them. And then they be in that little whack-ass relationship, that dusty dynamic for whatever amount of time until the black woman gets tired of their ass. And then they start flirting with other black women who are successful as well, so they can, get out of that relationship and pounce on the next woman to take care of their bum ass. This is the regular routine for Negro males. This is what they do all day, every day. This is how they really function. This is how they survive. They survive like some little animals and shit. They always looking for a female host that they can feed on, that they can parasite off of. That's what they do. He's doing the same thing that typical niggas do. So as soon as you know what I'm saying, the relationship started, you know, deteriorating, he was on to the next black woman who he seen doing something with herself, flirting with her, trying to get at her and shit. That's what they do. So that was Papoose mind. That was a strategy. He rode the coattails of Remy Ma as long as he could, until now that she don't want him anymore. Now he found another black female to leech off of. And he don't have no shame. He don't care. He don't give a fuck. Because any clapback that you see him having on social media, it won't be for him to prove anything about his financial situation, to make a point that he has his own money, and it's not about money. And it's about love. It's about love. I found the love of my life. He'll never be making that point, because that's not what the fuck he in it for. It never was. Like, that's not it. That was a come up. These niggas want to sit pretty. They some bitches. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. They don't want to work. They don't want to provide. They want to be dirty ass trash. And I told y'all, if as long as a Negro can eat, sleep, and have sex, he don't care about nothing else. Financial stability is something Negroes don't care about. They don't care about it. It's not. They like, what the? I don't care about that. That's not important. You could be the provider. You could be the one taking care of all the bills and the kids. Why the hell do I need to even be involved in that? All I care about is that I have somewhere to eat, sleep, and have sex, and that's it. So all that financial shit, anything requiring money, I'm not being involved. That's how they really think. So that's it. And that's why black women look dumb as hell. Because Negroes make this real clear on social media. They make it real clear that they poor and they're dirty, and they don't like black women for nothing but any resources they can get out of their jamammy. That's how they really portray black women all over the media. They write it in their films and their movies, TV shows, and they make comment on these scenarios, and they talk shit, and they'll belittle any black woman who ain't fucking with them, who ain't trying to pay their damn bills, who ain't trying to put up with their shit. They belittle the hell out of them, degrade them, and they work as a group to do it. So it's like a concerted group effort on all of their channels. They literally have formed a I don't know what the hell you would call it. They don't have no damn. It's not a fucking job. It's not a corporation. It's not nothing. But they form some kind of group so they can all defend each other when they on some fuck shit. That's what they do, and that's why you see those repetitive comments on any videos where some nigga is in trouble for something. Domestic violence, criminal behavior, anything, you see a slew of comments saying, oh, well, he ain't do it. It's, coming up with deflections and excuses. It don't matter how on paper they look like criminals and wife beaters and shit on paper, and how they look in the media. Those things, they want that to go over people's heads, and they want to really portray this image like they really are being done wrong and everybody lying on them. They're fucking psycho. Like, that's why you don't deal with them. They're narcissistic, sociopathic maniacs, like I said. They're going to gaslight the crap out of black women. They don't care about gaslighting other people. If white people get on the comments and start going in on that ass, they don't have nothing to say. That's what I noticed. Because, like, on those cop videos, those videos where, the cops are putting out videos of their body cam footage dealing with these ashy niggas, I noticed how a lot of white people be having a lot to say on those in the comments of those videos against Negro males when they are doing something degenerate. But, you know what I'm saying, black males don't have no clapback to them. So if it's a group of white people saying something about their degenerate ass, it's all crickets. Like, they ain't got nothing to say. They ain't gonna do no clapback, no response videos or nothing. But only when it's black women, that's the only time that they work as a group to try to gaslight what black women are saying, because they think they're going to force us to have sex with them. In my mind, I think that's why they do that. Like, we're going to gaslight any negative opinions that you have about us. We have to, control a narrative, or we can potentially not ever get any sex ever again. So we have to convince the dummies that we're never at fault, and we're not degenerate, and we're not crazy psychopaths, and we're not bad with money and bad with relationships. We're not abusive. We're not all of these things. We have to constantly convince other women who are younger and dumber that we don't have these tendencies. So we just gonna keep lying about it. And that shit probably works on, little kids who don't have any real experience with these motherfuckers. But, grown women know the truth. These black mothers know the truth. It's funny how black, shut the fuck up. First of all, that's not what this damn my video is about no damn body cam. I don't even know why the fuck you talking about that. Anyway, but the reality is I don't give a fuck about no body cam footage. Like, you white people are stalkers. I already know what you do. Like, you set black people up not to have no job and not to have no money. And then when they commit crime, you try to act like it's something. Oh my guys, these black people are inherently violent. Yeah, shut the fuck up. You white males blow up everything. You kill everybody. You murder people when you lose your damn job. You murder your whole fucking family. You rape kids in large numbers. Pretty much this whole corrupt ass country is your creation. So shut the fuck up. So all of the crime and all of the sex trafficking and murders and sickness and shit that's going on is really your creation, bitch. Because remember, you're in charge here. So shut the fuck up. You're uncivilized, and your constant shit talk of blacks ain't gonna do shit for you. You're fucking trash. So anyway, next, as I was saying, yeah, this is what Negroes do. Like, the fuck, they never at fault. Why in the hell would a woman want to date a male group that's always saying they're not at fault for anything? Bitch, niggas is not responsible for getting a job, not responsible for keeping a job, not responsible for benefiting no woman economically, financially, or whatever. They're not responsible for that. They're not responsible for beating your ass. They're not responsible for lashing out. They're not responsible for crashing out. They're not responsible for having illegitimate children. They're not responsible for none of that. I mean, how much do y'all have to hear to understand they don't believe that they're supposed to do shit on this earth but fuck, eat, and die? Like, how much responses do you need from them, their overall mentality and behavior and conversations? How much evidence do you need to know that that's what they think they're responsible for, is eating, fucking, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it's all over social media, all over everywhere for you to see. Okay? They're not playing with you. Like, they letting the world know, and the world don't care, because these nignogs degeneracy in general benefits other groups, like I said. So, their degenerate behavior benefits other groups. They profit off of blackmail, dysfunction, criminality. So why would the fuck they ever be against their dysfunctional behavior? They're not never gonna call them out unless it's in relation to themselves. Only time white people gonna call some shit out is if it's in relation to themselves, like a Negro had an interaction with them, and then they're gonna say something. Then they're gonna call out bad behavior. But if it's against black women, they always gonna be on the Nignaw side, because they want degeneracy in the black community. So they're not stupid. They're not gonna try to clean it up for you. Hell no. Nah. It's like, that's y'all problem. The fuck? I think you black women are the problem. I think you single mothers. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck they say. So women can't do no wrong. Is that what you saying? Little boy, get the fuck out of my chat room. I don't want to talk to you. Go talk to your mammy, who you probably living with. Bye. Get your ass out of here. Bye, Nick Dog. See ya. Stop talking to me. I don't really want to have no conversation with a kid. I'm grown. Like, the fuck? Go figure your shit out. Go figure your ashy ass shit out and go deal with mentally retarded, primitive ass females who actually want to be involved with your kind. Okay? That's what you need to do. Go have a conversation, a third grade conversation with one of your little hoes or something, and get the fuck up out of my chat room. You're dumb, you're stupid. Y'all say the same shit over and over again. Everything you say is scripted. And you ask questions like you a fucking retard. You don't even know how to damn, you don't know the answer to that. You can't you so immature that you gotta ask me that dumbass question. So you women ain't never in the wrong. Like that's what you gotta ask me as a grown ass man. Like get the fuck out of here. So these dudes are just fucking animalistic. Like I said, they have zero intelligence. That's why they don't have no money. That's why they still being subjugated by the white man. All the shit that they pretty much complain about is their own doing to they this fucking trash. And they just want y'all to think that they some little dumbass kids who can't never grow up mentally and handle their business like an adult. So I mean, if that's the narrative they putting out about themselves, I don't understand why the hell women want to deal with them at all. It makes zero sense. But y'all can do what y'all want to. I'm not telling you not to deal with these Negroes, because I mean I am telling you that, but you know it's your business what the fuck you want to do. But all of this type of rhetoric on the internet and just their overall behavior in real life, it just sets a picture in motion for me that I wouldn't want to fuck with them. So you see how many Negroes on the street begging for money and begging for resources from the public. Do y'all not see that? I know y'all see that. I know it's going on in y'all city too. So I know you're out there riding around running your errands, going to the grocery store, whatever you're doing, and I know you're seeing these niggas who look like they completely strung out, drugged up, asking for handouts every day. That's how they are. This is really what the ones who ain't doing that is because they found some female to parasite off of. That's my theory, is that if they're not out there begging in the street with signs and shit, it's because they found a female host where they living off of her income. And that's why they're not out there with signs, because they don't need to be. All they have to do is go to some woman that they're around and get money and food from her. Okay? That's the only time you see them being productive, is if a female is around civilizing a broke ass, because I mean it's pathetic. It's disgusting. It's like having sex with a child. It's like being a pedophile and having a relationship with a boy, with a fucking baby. It's nasty as shit. I'm uncomfortable with that type of dynamic because I think it's nasty. But like I said, a lot of black women, I guess a lot of black women are stupid or something. They on the same mental level as these niggas, and that's why they don't find it unusual, you know what I'm saying, or weird to be in a relationship where you're acting as an adult, as a mammy, as the adult functioning adult in the relationship, while this male you with is functioning on a freaking child level. Like, it has to be two people with the same mental maturity in order for that to work, and you not, as a woman, you not to feel uncomfortable with that shit, because that shit is just nasty to me. Exactly. Being celibate, all of these things is what ensures your peace. These males shouldn't be having access to you women. They shouldn't be having, if these bastards can't regulate their emotions, if they can't be grown, functioning adult people, if they don't know how to manage their money, if they can't do nothing adult males should be able to do, then you shouldn't be dealing with them. Being celibate and being on your own in your own home is exactly what the hell you should be doing. And I don't care if you're in your own home. If you're sharing a home with somebody else, they asses need to not be in that space. You shouldn't even be dealing with them. That's why I said roommate with your homegirl, your cousin, family member, whatever. Roommate with them, split bills, make that arrangement work financially, build up your finances, and then go on about your business. But trying to build with these Negroes is the problem. Okay, when you try to get in relationships with you, when the minute that you thinking, oh, I'm gonna find a man and we're gonna build together, and that's the wrong way of thinking. You're a black female that's not prevalent in your culture and community. It's not even being promoted, boo boo. It's not even being promoted by these males that you trying to attract. They don't promote being men in their households and taking care of shit. They don't talk about it. They don't promote it. They don't advocate for it. They don't groom young men to act in that way or think in that way. So you already know you playing a fucking game, a bad game with trying to. I mean, you're just setting yourself up when you try to build something with them when they don't have no concept of building with no female. They know how to rest and let a woman take care of shit like they did at their mama house. That's what they know how to do. Okay? And they promote it all over social media. They promote it everywhere so you can see that that's how they think. That 50-50 shit is that. They know 50-50 means that they ain't gonna do shit and you're gonna be doing everything. When these niggas say that, when they have that 50-50 conversation, they already know that what they have in mind for 50-50. They know it's not gonna be 50-50. They just saying that to you because they trying to trick you into thinking that they're gonna be bringing something to the table that you need. And it's gonna benefit you that they're there when they know that's a fucking lie. Because you're gonna end up doing everything. 50-50 my ass. He ain't gonna be doing nothing but shit you really could do by yourself. That you really don't need him for. They know that. Yeah, most of the black women I know who are married are doing everything. That's what I see. Okay? Most most black women right now who are older, like them boomers, they taking care of their grown kids. That's what's happening right now. And it's because these males are dysfunctional. That's why they doing that. So the boomers who taught their daughters to be independent and go to college and get their education and put that before having children and a family, those daughters are doing probably better than the daughters who were not told that. And they just ended up getting pregnant in their 20s or their teens or something. Okay? That's how that's going right now. Because these males are the fucking problem. Okay? And the only functional, black males who are actually took care of their kids, they still probably helping their daughters out right now because they have to. Because those Nick dolls that the daughters are getting pregnant by ain't stepping up and they have no masculinity. So these daddies have to come in and support their daughters and their grandkids because these males ain't doing it. That's only a very small minority though. Let's get that clear. It's a very small minority of black males who are going to take care of their grown daughters with kids. It's very small. That shit rarely even happens. But that's what they would be doing right now because these dudes are trash. These black males can't even marry their daughters off to any viable men. And they know that shit. They're not going to say it, but they know it. All of these Negroes with daughters, they know that they with the trash this out here. They know. And if they have any real sense, they'll just tell their daughters to stay single and shit. But if it don't serve their interest to say that, they're not going to say it. They just gonna try to throw money at the problem and try to give her some money and try to make it look like all of us ain't bad. See, your daddy's taking care of shit. That's what they gonna do. Try to manipulate their own daughter into thinking that, oh, well, it's okay to get pregnant and have kids. You got your daddy here to help. You know what I'm saying? Type weird ass shit instead of holding these niggas accountable for shit. Especially Gen X. Cause them damn them boomer black males are going out. They dying. They dying off. They dying in their 60s and shit. They not even making it to old age. So you about to have Gen X black males as the granddaddies now. They the new granddaddy. It ain't boomers no more. It's the diddies and shit. Those are the granddaddies now. Them motherfuckers ain't stepping up to do nothing. Those are still kids. Mentally. They on some, oh well, it's not my problem. That's how they think. The boomers understood, oh, I'm gonna have to do what I have to step up and do whatever I need to do for my family because that's my family and that's my responsibility. That's how they thought. But for some reason, they didn't raise their sons to think that way. So these niggas, Gen X niggas, is like, and I don't know if that's their parents or not, but I would, whatever. Gen X are on some shit where you do your own shit. You take care of shit by yourself. Like they don't give a fuck. These niggas is out for self. They just want to eat, fucking die. Like I said, they don't care about anything else. So if y'all don't realize that now, then it is what it is. Papoose and Remy Ma is typical. That's what the fuck you see every day in the black ashy ass black community. You see some black mammy, Aunt Jemima, female mentality having woman, who some black male worshiping retard who's taking care of most things by herself and still holding some Negro down financially while he trick off and calling it black love. That's why they kept calling that black love in the first place, because it is. No, we shouldn't be promoting no healthy relationships in the community. What we should be doing is leaving knickknacks entirely alone. Black women, don't fall for promoting healthy love. All this shit is a tactic to keep your ass embedded in dealing with these Negroes. So don't ever fall for that shit where, because anytime they start talking about any improvement, they're gonna talk about you. That's how they play with your. That's how they fuck you up, because they keep making you think you can do something to change their degenerate ass 400 fucking years of degenerate behavior. They think they can get you to do something that's gonna change the way the fuck they act, and that's why they always saying who raised them, you know, on your content or on black women's content in general. They always, anytime we talk about black male degeneracy, they're always asking who raised them. So they just want to hold black women responsible for raising these funds that I'm never going to fucking have. Period. I'm not having them. I wish the fuck I would. I'll never be caught dead with one of these Negroes coming out of my body. Period. No, you're not getting no sons off me. Now you can go trap some other dumbass black woman with them thuns and shit that they're gonna have to be responsible for the rest of their life, why they get blamed for everything wrong with the little nigga. I'm not dealing with that shit, period. They can, I mean, it's some dumbass black woman who gonna fall for that, but have fun, because your son, he gonna be the same as all these other Negroes. It ain't gonna be no damn difference. He gonna be the same as all the rest of these Negroes in the same predicament. But you can try to act like you gonna do a better job. No, the fuck you ain't. You black women are not gonna do a better job until there's some men around to teach them how to be a fucking man. Because the fact is, you black women are not men, so you can't teach a boy how to be a man when you're not one. When you're not one, period. I don't care if they call you masculine, that's a lie. Just like, you know, that Negro that I posted up on newsfeed, that big fat black dude talking about Remy Ma sound like a dude. That's the shit I'm talking about. These niggas don't even know what masculinity is anymore. They think that gossiping on the fucking internet and whining about your damn man in a feminine type of way is masculine behavior. That's what they believe. That's how backwards their asses are. They fucked up in the head big time. So the fact is, yeah, you're not a man, and I don't care if they're calling you one. You're not one. So you can't teach your son how to be a man because you're not a man. Nigga, you just a predatory ass maniac. All of you niggas that come in here trying to tell me what the fuck is what, like you talking to some damn 15-year-old. All of y'all niggas are predatory ass weirdos, and you just coming over here to try to control the narrative. And see, you fucking with the wrong one, because I already know how you niggas operate. That's why your peasy head ass is not in somebody else's chat. You need to be talking to black dudes. This how you know you degenerate for even being over here. Why the fuck are you talking to me? Oh, it's probably because you're trying to convince black women that their way of thinking of not fucking with your dirty ass is wrong, and you ain't got nothing to say to Negroes because you want to keep the dysfunctional behavior going on, so you ain't gonna say nothing to them. That's why your bitch ass is here. These niggas all over the internet saying stupid shit, but your dumb ass don't want to be over there? Why the fuck are you over here? Take your ass to your brethren, bitch, and stop coming over here in female spaces. Because I don't listen to Negroes. Period. I don't listen to y'all. I don't want to talk to y'all about nothing. You're dumb as hell, and I don't have to deal with you. It's as simple as that. I don't need to converse with your ass about nothing. You ain't got shit to tell me about nothing. I'm a grown ass 37-year-old fucking woman. I know what it is. I'm not a teenager or a little kid or none of that shit. I've been in the game. I know how y'all operate. Like, I know it all, the ins and outs of everything. I don't need to be schooled on shit. I don't fuck with you niggas. I'm not having no more kids. I don't want to have no sons. You niggas don't deserve any kind of lineage as far as I'm concerned. That's my conclusion. You don't have to like it, but you ain't gonna do shit. So the fact is, what you need to do is take your ass over to these knick-knocks and run your mouth to them bitch ass nigga, because y'all need to realize black women ain't listening to your ass. We don't have nothing to talk about. You ain't got no money. It ain't nothing to talk about. So we not gonna really listen to you like that. So yeah. I'm not finding nothing. I don't have to find no good brother. I can really just be by myself, and that's why you're a predatory rapist. Because you think I have to be with a dude. Most of you dudes who think that women have to be with y'all are predatory in nature. Period. Like y'all just think women belong to y'all asses and y'all and they can't be by themselves and shit. That's some animal ass. That's how y'all know y'all have a fucking mental problem. Y'all like to force, and everybody know y'all are some rapists, just like Diddy. Like, that's how y'all collective mind thinks. Y'all think women are property to your ass. Like y'all think y'all gonna make a woman talk to y'all. Y'all gonna make a woman holler at y'all. Y'all want to beat up women who don't want to talk to y'all. That's how the fuck y'all really conduct yourselves. And you teach your sons that behavior too. And that's why the fuck you have a domestic violence rate that's like every 6 hours, because you motherfuckers don't know how to raise your kids with any kind of emotional intelligence and understand that women ain't property to their ugly ass. And if a woman say, I don't want to talk to you anymore, that's that. Leave her alone. Go on about your business. Don't talk to her no more. Stop calling her phone. Leave her alone. Y'all don't know how to teach our sons that. You know why? Because your degenerate ass don't even have that maturity level in your own head. You don't even know how to conduct yourself that way yourself. So you can't teach that behavior to anybody else because you're not mature enough to think like that on your own. I don't care what God created. God created fucking degenerate garbage that need to go to hell where they came from. So that's what you need to realize right now. You don't. God is not on your side. That's what your beastly ass don't get. You're not God, and you don't make decisions for God. Do you understand? You can speak on God all the fuck you want to. That's not gonna do nothing for you. Cause you're trash. Like, you motherfuckers are gay as hell in large numbers, broke as hell in large numbers. Other male groups dominate your ass. You can't even get ahead in life. You can't do shit. And you blatantly admit the shit on the internet. So you can talk about God all you want to. God don't fuck with none of y'all. Did that sound like godly behavior to you? Did that sound like God is involved in that? And you being a bitch ass dude to another male group? And being poor in large numbers, can't even take care of your damn self or your kids. So you miss me with the God stuff. I do whatever the fuck I want to do. You crazy as hell for thinking you gonna tell me what the fuck to do. Like, if I don't want to be with your dirty ass, I'm not being with you. Sorry, you degenerate piece of trash. You should have had some godly understanding in your head to know what men do. And then maybe your ass wouldn't be facing these issues and problems. So don't talk about God when it's convenient. Go out there and do God's work is what the fuck you need to do, and get out of my chat room. Because doing God's work ain't your ass being here talking to me. Period. Go raise your kids. Go raise your funds or something. Go create a program for them to learn masculinity. Okay? Yeah. Do something. Oh, you ain't gonna do shit. That's what we all know. You ain't gonna do shit. Y'all gonna just sit your asses around, not do shit. It's real simple. You ain't got shit going on with yourself. You ain't about shit, and we know that. You always gonna be in female spaces trying to have conversations with women who don't want nothing to do with your ugly ass. Cause that's how degenerate. That behavior in itself is dysfunctional. When you're over here in this space and keep talking to me anyway, why are you talking to females for? You Negroes are the problem. So why won't you talk to amongst yourselves about your own problems? I don't care. Why are you trying to convince me of what kind of knick-knock you are? I don't really give a damn. You know I don't care, right? It ain't no way in the hell you think I care about what kind of Negro. I don't give a fuck. You can say whatever the hell you want to. You're a fucking nobody on the internet. I don't know you. So you can say whatever you want to about yourself. That don't, why would I believe it? Why would I care about that? That you saying that you're not like something. You sound like a bitch ass dude to me. What, you scared to confront other males? You're scared? A lot of you niggas be scared, and that's your problem. Like y'all so bitch made, you don't even want to confront other men on your level. Like, that's how bitch made you are. That's some little girl shit. Like, oh, I ain't like those other niggas. I don't want to go over there. Yeah, you want to be up under your mammy. That's the shit I'm talking about. That's disgusting. Like, you should be embarrassed that your ass is here instead of confronting other men. But you're not embarrassed because that's how you Negroes conduct yourselves. You like being up under your mammy. You like being female up under females because your mammy obviously didn't take your little dirty ass to some men so you could be around them. So you would be comfortable with being around other men. Y'all not you know what? And that's the thing to notice about these Negroes. They're not comfortable around other men. They always comfortable in female spaces. They're not comfortable speaking amongst men at all. And it's probably because these males, a lot of these Nick dogs in the black community, they have effeminate behaviors and tendencies. So them being over there is kind of like them being around a whole bunch of hyper emotional women. So it's like no difference in their mind. You know what I'm saying? They should be, in a normal situation, them being around other men should be more comfortable for them instead of being around women. So, but it's not, they don't feel like they don't feel comfortable being around men. They don't. So that says a lot about them. Like, shut the fuck up. I want you black people to shut the fuck up with all that religion talk. Or I'm gonna block your ass out of here. Shut your dumb, stupid, simple-minded asses up about religion. I don't want to hear that shit. None of you are godly. You black people are disgusting. There's nothing godly about your community. There's nothing normal about your community or your mentality or your behavior. God ain't got nothing to do with y'all asses. That's why you're fucking suffering. That's why you're dying in droves. You're sick. You're nasty. You're under other groups, under their control and power, because you're pathetic. Like, if y'all asses was godly, then you would be in your godly position and taking care of your own business without needing help and handouts and being subjugated by other groups. Okay, you're a slave to another group. Until you get that shit together, ain't no God to have nothing to do with you. Just shut up. Yeah, I have a grudge. You black males are garbage. Nobody even likes y'all niggas. Like, you can come over here and talk shit about my grudges all you want to. Your mother has a grudge. That's why the fuck you're a damn fatherless child. That's why. Where's your daddy at? Like, where he at? Are you bitter? Are you mad? You mad black women don't want nothing to do with your dirty ass and they ain't trying to have them little fucking fatherless sons, them little bastard sons going around terrorizing the black community? Are you mad about that? Like, y'all seem bitter and angry that a lot of black women, or just me, I don't know, maybe I'm just the only one with intelligence, don't want to be involved in that dirty ass shit. Like, I don't want to be a part of your little nasty ass community. I don't. And it seems like you're a little upset about it. Like, I don't want nothing to do with being your Jemima, or, you know what I'm saying, that Ashley hold it, raised you or whatever, them Jemima, that tribe of Jemimas. I don't want to be them. I don't want to be them, and I don't want nothing to do with that lifestyle. And you're mad. Like, you need to stop being mad about it and just go spread your nasty seed to women who want that shit. Like, you just need to take your dirtiness and filth to women who want that dirtiness and filth. You understand? That's all you got to do. It's a lot of dumbass women out here who would be gladly to mess with your ass, no matter how ugly, dirty, and broke you actually are. Like, it's females out here that are mess with that shit. You ain't got to be worried about me. You don't have to be worried about me. You can just take your ass to the bitches that want something to do with that nasty filth. No, you niggas look like Aunt Jemima. Y'all looking more like Aunt Jemima every day. Like, y'all emasculated. Y'all be snapping y'all neck while y'all talking. Y'all just real, y'all sloppy and mopey and dopey looking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just look like some Jemima. That's what most of you niggas. That's why y'all don't like y'all nose and y'all face. Most of that energy, mammy features come from you knickknacks. Like, let's be real. You know what I'm saying? When black women mix in with other races of men, they kids don't be coming out looking like you Negroes. But when you Negroes have kids, they be coming out looking having real strong ass Aunt Jemima features. They do. Y'all the ones be carrying that shit. Like, that's why y'all always trying to get with women who have smaller noses and more king features than yourselves, so you can breed your features out, because that shit ugly. Like, y'all don't even realize how insecure y'all look when I was trying to get with women who have smaller noses and smaller foreheads and better features than you. Like, no, bitch, I don't fuck with you ugly ass niggas, and I would never reproduce one of y'all. So I'm definitely not no Aunt Jemima. That's definitely not who the fuck I am. And I have a child, and she don't look like no damn Aunt Jemima. So, but you have a lot of sons and daughters on your end that look like Aunt Jemima though, cause you niggas are ugly. You know what I'm saying? I know who to procreate with. I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna mess with one of you dark skinned, big fat nose, fat sloppy, big fat head niggas. Like, I'm not about to fuck with y'all. I would never even consider that. Like, why in the hell would I mix my DNA with yours? Why would I do that? Them features come from y'all. Y'all need to realize that. Okay? That's why I feel sorry for women who procreate with Negroes who look like Diddy or Lil Boosie or Rick Ross or Flavor Flav or just them ugly ass. Y'all ugly. Like, fuck, just pretty much all of y'all. Jonathan Majors, even Michael B. Jordan, them features could come out looking like Jemima too. Because he got a big ass nose. Like, he got those features. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying, like, I ain't fucking with that shit. Like, who trying to have a daughter that look like that? Like, nigga, no, y'all don't want to play because y'all be forgetting it. That's y'all ugly asses making people ugly as hell. Like, what? Don't y'all get it? That be y'all. Like, the women that y'all choose to be with be having better features than you. So it can't be coming from black women, because I personally feel like black women who have those precious looking features, I feel like they don't really get a lot of play like that from Negroes, which is why Precious is with a white dude right now. With a woman who played Precious. I don't like calling her Precious, but sometimes I do forget her name. But she with a white dude right now. Like, those type of black women don't be getting a lot of play like from y'all. So how is those features coming from her when she ain't messing with y'all? Those features be coming from y'all. If you really look at the woman who played Precious, if you look at her parents, we really need pictures of her parents to see who looked like what. Because in my opinion, black women be looking way better than y'all Negroes. They just do. Like, our features are different than y'all. Y'all be having the most exaggerated heads and noses and faces. Like, just like with Michael Jackson. It was his daddy nose that he had a problem with. He didn't have a problem with his mama's nose. He had a problem with Joe Jackson's nose. He didn't want to look like Joe Jackson. It wasn't his mama that he... But, Joe Jackson and his mom, they was the same racial makeup, but the mom just looked better than the dad. So it's just a lot of cases like that where the mom just looked more physically pleasing than than her husband, and then the kids come out with these features that ain't really all that attractive. So I feel like, and you Negroes, y'all spread y'all DNA around more than black women anyway. Black women, y'all be getting all these women pregnant. Y'all be going around trying to get as many women pregnant as possible. Y'all spread around y'all DNA more than black women spreading around their DNA. So I feel like y'all the reason why certain features are ugly. Just like, you know what I'm saying? You see how they keep blaming Jay-Z for Blue and Remy are gorgeous. Like, I don't feel like they're ugly, and I feel like they got enough of Beyonce's beautiful DNA They got enough of it where they didn't look completely like Jay-Z, but you still have people trying to clown them on Jay-Z being their daddy. And they'll say stuff like, oh, they look just like their daddy, and they'll say stuff to be disrespectful. Just like with Diddy's daughters, his two twin black daughters, they look more, they do got Diddy's like features like his neck and some of his features, but I feel like they really pretty because they look more like Kim Porter. Like they have Kim Porter's dominant features, which saved them from having the ugliest face on earth. So yeah, y'all niggas need to shut up about the trying to play somebody, because I swear that shit be coming from y'all. Y'all the real ugly. I mean, that's why y'all want to breed yourselves out. Like usually when I see a Negro with a light skinned woman with king features, or I see Negroes with white women, to me that just showcase y'all niggas inferiority complex. That's mainly how I see that. When I see an interracial couple with an eggnog, or he with a lighter skinned woman with certain features, I feel like that Negro wants to be her. Like I be feeling like, y'all Negroes just want her features and y'all jealous because y'all don't look like her. So y'all be the ones with the real inferiority complex as far as I'm concerned. So when you talking big shit about looks and stuff like that, it's really obvious that you Negroes have a chip on your shoulder, like a big one. So yeah, I'm not insecure with my features. Never have been. I've never been insecure with my features. I've never been insecure with my nose. I ain't never been insecure with my skin complexion. I ain't never been confused about my eyes or cheekbones or my forehead or my head shape or size or any of that shit. I just ain't never been insecure about that. So it's one thing when your ass is ugly as fuck and have the worst features in the world where nobody wants to have sex with you. And it's another thing when you fall off and your hair ain't done, or you just fall off, you know what I'm saying, with really taking care of yourself, like you just not really flashy. You're not really trying to be done up. I feel like it's a difference in those two things. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with you Negroes, you just ugly as your DNA is bad. Like not only are you ugly as hell, but you're dumb as hell too. Like y'all, most of you Negroes are highly unintelligent, like on the lowest level of intelligence. So, you know what I'm saying? It just, a lot of people wouldn't want to procreate with y'all because they don't want their kids to come out ugly and dumb. So that's just how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? You Negroes can't change your ugly appearance. Okay? You can't change it. Like, you can go to the gym all you want to, you can work out all you want to, but your horrible features like your nose and your head shape, or your genetic balding, or any of the little quirky weird things about your body type or face or whatever, you can't change that shit no matter how much exercising you do. I feel like people who can diet, go on a diet, a proper diet, and exercise a little bit and get snatched back in like a couple of months are in a way better position than somebody just inherently ugly and just can't do shit about it. Unless you get, because I feel like, you know what, that's a real good point too, because I feel like a lot of you Negroes, you wish you could get plastic surgery, but that'd be real gay. Like if y'all went and changed y'all features and try to make it more Eurocentric, or make it more, you know what I'm saying, make your features, change your features, like y'all don't want to do that. So a lot of y'all just go date women who have certain features so you can breed in with them, and then you can get your, DNA change, some kind of, it's like a way of doing that, like a way of getting surgery without getting surgery. You know what I'm saying? Like mixing in your DNA is your version of changing yourself, because you ugly and stupid. That's how I look at it. So that's why you niggas will never be popping. Like nothing you do will ever make me think you're popping. Everything you do makes you look inferior to everybody else. Like everything you do make you look inferior. Like getting on the internet and constantly saying you're not at fault for shit makes you look really mentally primitive and fucking dumb. You know what I'm saying? You look more degenerate than all other groups that you should be on the same level with, but you're not. Because they're not going to get on the internet and say stupid ass shit. And they also not gonna get on the internet and play their own features, like by calling their own female group ugly. That's something that a lot of y'all do too. Okay, calling your own female group ugly is gonna make your ass look ugly. That's why I wouldn't want to fuck with you. I mean, why would a black woman go fuck with your ugly gorilla faced ass when you ain't got no money, when she can go fuck with another race and have better DNA, better children with better features and more credit? Like, why would she do that? Why would she mess with you? You really just played yourself. Every time y'all talk shit about black women's features, you just playing yourself. Everything you do plays yourself. Everything, even calling black women masculine and saying they have attitude, circle backs and play yourself, because it's like, okay, well, you have the most masculine female group. What does that say about you? Damn, you can't incentivize feminine attributes from your women. Like, you can't. What's up with you? Why your women so damn masculine? Like, what the fuck y'all doing to them? Y'all want a boyfriend so bad. Like, that's how that's coming off. So you males are all low hanging fruit. Don't nobody want to fuck with y'all. That's why women are talking about exterminating your ass these days. Like, ain't none of y'all top tier. Nobody wants to fuck with none of you males. You don't even have enough money to bribe women to want to fuck with y'all. So y'all never be top tier. That's why you're on here begging for my attention and trying to suck her up and trying to gas yourselves up, trying to make me give a fuck about your ugly ass when I don't. That's why you're doing that, and I'm not on your videos trying to gas myself up. That's why the fuck I'm not doing that. I don't need you motherfuckers to like me. I don't need you to like me. I don't really want you talking to me. So, I mean, how do you look right now? You look stupid as fuck. Everything you saying is irrelevant. You're not wanted. I'm not attracted to your dirty ass. Like, I can go down the line on why I don't want to fuck with any of you males at all. Like, black, white, or other. Like, I have no interest in none of you. So, bitch, you can call whoever the hell you want ugly. That shit ain't gonna work for you fucking faggot ass males. Like, that whole putting down black women's self-esteem shit does not work with my generation. It don't work. It don't work. Not with my generation. That shit probably work with them other women from that other generation. I don't know which one, but that shit don't work with my generation. With calling us ugly and saying all that shit ain't gonna make us want to fuck with you. Like, I don't know why y'all not understanding that shit ain't gonna work. Y'all still haven't figured that out. It's not making no sense. They still think calling black women ugly and saying we are the ugliest women on the earth is gonna somehow make us want to date them or something. Bitch, no, that's not gonna work. It's gonna actually backfire on your goofy ass. The fuck? The only way we could be the ugliest, nastiest group of women on the earth is if our male group are the ugliest, nastiest group of males on the earth. That's the only way that's possible. I mean, they just pathetic. I mean, I don't care about them. That's their only card, like calling black women ugly. And see, y'all black women have to be sophisticated about that. They want to lower your self esteem because that's the only way they can get some pussy. Like, that's how it is. The only way they can get some play and get you to interact with them, and be insecure enough to have sex with them is if your self esteem is in the damn trenches. That's the only way that's gonna happen. So them constantly working on your self esteem is a tactic. I mean, it's just never gonna work with me because I don't give a fuck. I just don't care. I don't want them talking to me or nothing, so I don't give a fuck how they feel. I've already been, the most attractive woman in the room. I've already gotten that kind of attention. I've already achieved those kind of goals. I don't really care about that. That's not on my to-do list because it's already done. So that's why I don't care about that kind of shit. You can be as cute as you want to as a black woman. You're not attracting nothing but garbage. These males just want to benefit from you. So the more attractive you get, the more you're attracting trash, pretty much. I mean, you're just going to be attractive and they're going to benefit from you sexually while they take your money and not give you shit. That's all you doing when you... I mean, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm go to the gym, work out, eat good, eat healthy, take care of your skin, take care of your body, get your hair done, get your nails done, all of that. I'm not never going to tell a woman not to do those things for herself. But for them, I wouldn't do a fucking thing. Like, Bitch, whatever I'm doing is for self-glory. I don't give a fuck about you. Get your ass out of my damn face. I just don't want to look like a damn bum. But it has nothing to do with your raggedy. I don't want you talking to me. Bye, bitch. You don't got no money to present. Get out of my face. Because all they trying to do is benefit from your damn attractiveness and your money. That's all they trying to do. Okay? You ain't going to benefit by them being with you. Because they'll look like a slob. These males get with women and start looking like shit. And smelling like shit, too. Okay? That's what typically they do. They get with a woman, get them an Aunt Jemima to do every damn thing, and they sit their little sloppy asses right on the couch and get fat, nasty as fuck. So yeah, that's all these Negroes do. And if they do get their little sloppy, nasty, dirty, degenerate ass up, did they actually take care of their stanky ass? It's only to get other women to look at them. And they ain't doing that for you. The minute that fat slob get up and start working out, it's because he trying to attract some other female. That's what they do. You as an Aunt Jemima slave at the house cooking and cleaning all damn day and doing all that labor that his fat ass ain't doing, he not ever gonna get cute for you because he already trapped your ass. What do he need to get cute for you? That's called work. That's called work, honey. That's called getting your ass up, going to the gym, working your ass out, getting off a damn 8-hour, 9-hour, 10-hour shift and going to work out and making it a damn chore to not even a chore, but a damn something that you have to do to take care of yourself. Getting your hair done, spending money on your clothes, your hair. That's work. Niggas, you think these broke ass, bum ass, 50% of nothing ass niggas really care about how they look once they done trap some female with them? You think their goal was to make you look good or their goal was to look good for you? Hell no. Girl, no. Absolutely not. Boo. After they trap your ass, that's a slob. Like, you better get with the program and realize fuck we really going on. These niggas don't care about no damn looks. They just care about how the fuck you look. They think if they lower your self-esteem, like as I said, it's gonna do something for their raggedy ass. That's why they do that. It's like an animalistic thing that they do. It's a ritual that they do that they think will work. Constantly playing on your self-esteem, constantly belittling your appearance, constantly making you feel less than. That's just something they do. They're abusive ass bitches. Like, that's why you shouldn't want to be with them. They're abusive. You know what I'm saying? Constantly telling you ugly and fat when they made you ugly and fat, because that's what these males do. They'll make you ugly and fat and then call you ugly and fat. They'll get there, impregnate you, and give you kids, and then you can't even really get to the gym like that because they little sloppy asses don't want to get the fuck up and work harder than you and make more money than you, so you will have time to prioritize your physical ass appearance and health. They'll make it hard for you to do shit and then turn around and clown you for it, like it's your fault. That's what these motherfuckers. Why the hell would you want to be with somebody like that? Because the fact is, when you're by yourself, you get the damn. If you fall off, you can get right back up. That's the great thing about being alone, is when you fall off, like you just not really, you gained a little weight, you ain't really getting your hair done like that, you trying to save your money, you doing whatever, blah blah blah. You don't have to feel bad about it because you ain't got no fucking degenerate beast there reminding you that your hair ain't done and you looking too hot. Why his broke ass don't even have no fucking money to present. You don't have to hear that bullshit. You can just get back up whenever you feel like, whenever you're in a mental capacity to get back to your routines and your regular regimens or whatever you used to do. You can just ease back into doing it when you get yourself motivated enough to do it, and you don't got to worry about abuse. But when you with a male, you have to worry about abuse. They'll abuse you while you're taking care of your kids, while you're working 8-hour shifts, 9-hour shifts, while you working 40 plus, 50 plus, 60 plus hours a fucking week, and then doing all that domestic labor at home when you get off work. They'll abuse you for shit like that. You got to hear their mouth and complaints and shit instead of them getting the fuck out your face because you the breadwinner. You working the hardest. You doing the most to take care of everything. This bitch want to talk shit to you about how you look, how you act, and your bad attitude and all this shit. And then fat fuck want to get up, start working out and shit just to attract other females to play your face, girl. Play your face. Like, after you're doing all of that, he wants to get up now and get himself together and get the fuck out your face for another female who is not you. That's what they do, y'all. It's a religion for them. So when they're talking shit, that's all that's how I look at it. Like, they're just abusive ass trash. Like, whatever female is dealing with they dirty ass, that bitch is probably being abused on the highest level. Like, she probably being told she ugly for getting pregnant, and she ugly because her hair, she ain't got no money to get her hair done, and she probably getting called ugly and fat and sloppy and mopey and dopey and all kinds of damn derogatory ass names just because she ain't on her shit. Yeah, yeah, that's what happens with them. So yeah, that's all these faggots can do. They keep trying to one up against other men. It's like, bitch, you all are trash. Nobody cares about nothing you're saying. Bitch, even if you're clean on paper, you don't have no prison record, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody still don't want your ugly ass, bitch. You never gonna be popping. It's never gonna happen. You can size yourself up to whoever the hell you want to size yourself up to. It's never gonna make you look good, faggot. You just a stalker. The fact that you're sizing yourself up to people who ain't got shit to do with your ugly, broke down ass says a lot about your character and your inferiority complex. Well, I bet you you're a man this and I bet you you're a man that. I don't really give a fuck. Like, you still a fucking slob on the internet arguing with random women. He'll never be on that kind of level doing that embarrassing ass shit. So that makes him better than you. So, and your bitch as well, because that slob, she got her fucking dirty ass male on the damn internet stalking random black women on the internet. That's gross. That's nasty. Who the fuck want to be associated with that? So yeah, you bitches, you don't have nothing on your side. You really don't. Like, anything you say is gonna make your ass look even worse. You being here makes you look like shit in itself. The fact that you even here, instead of minding your business with whatever fucking female is trapped with your dirty ass. All of this always gonna make me feel better than you and whatever female you're involved with. I'm always gonna feel superior. So if your dirty ass is here to make yourself, to prop yourself up, that shit ain't about to work. It's just not. And correction, nobody wants you blackmails, which is why you're not even married to your own female group in like over 50%. The fuck? Who wants your raggedy ass? Black women trashing y'all asses all over the internet. We don't even like y'all. So you're the reject in this situation. We don't even want to date you. We don't even want to procreate you. Like, we have the upper hand. We're pretty much deciding who the fuck is desirable and who's not. And you nicknaws are not on the radar. That's why you have to pay these little talking head bitches to gas y'all up. Like, black women are not naturally gassing y'all the fuck up. It's the paid bots that's gassing y'all asses up at this point. How you look. How you look. How you look. You motherfuckers said you was going to get passports because your own female group don't even like your ass and don't want to deal with you. So you have to literally leave the country to get play from other women because black women don't want you. That was y'all asses on the internet saying that you had to leave. Period. So who's really looking like a reject? That's all these bitches can do. Lizzo, why you obsessed with Lizzo? Lizzo getting money, bitch. She still fat. She might have lost weight, but she not skinny and she not fit. So who fucking cares? She just not morbidly obese anymore. But guess what? I didn't give a fuck that she was morbidly obese because was she getting money? Yes, she was. So that's all that matters. Nobody gives a fuck about you dirty ass, nasty dick, bitch ass males. That's your problem, is you're not understanding that you're irrelevant. Nobody cares about Lizzo, what man is attracted to her. All we care about is that she getting money. That's her come up to us women, not no male that she attached to. That's a fucking bum bitch Any male that she's attached to is a bitch ass faggot who's probably make way less money than her. So until she got a man that's giving her some money, us women don't really give a fuck about any male around her. So the reason why we would gas Lizzo up is for her work ethic and her making her money and being a businesswoman. It wouldn't be about any of you faggots that's trying to leech off of her labor. Like, so you ain't never gonna be giving. We don't give a fuck what you think about Lizzo. Is the point? We don't care if you calling her fat. We don't give a fuck. So when you try to compare somebody to Lizzo, that's not really an insult. And that's what these males are mad for. They're mad because they asses want to be relevant to our success. They want us to look at what man or woman. They want us black women looking at these black women, these high profile black women, based on what man they have instead of what they have on their own. So they want to be the focal point of what we're looking at, what we admire about that woman. Then, you know what I'm saying, her success. They want us looking at the man she has. Like, they want that to be important, and the fuck it's not. Because we not looking at them. Like, you not gonna make us acknowledge them. Period. But yeah. But yeah, like I said, yeah, they just want us black women focused on them, and we're not going to focus on your broke ass. Like, we're not going to focus on the broke, poor ass, primitive ass males who need females to take care of their broke self. Like, that's not attractive, and we're not never going to be attracted to that nasty shit. So y'all can keep trying to gas yourselves up for being bums or something. Because I really right now these Negroes really are trying to make bum look attractive. Like, they trying to collectively look like shit and trying to make it poppin'. They think they so powerful they're gonna make being a bum ass nigga attractive. Like, just looking gay, looking poor, ugly, broke, nasty, dirty, filthy, lame, weird, hyper emotional, immature, corny, weird. They trying to make that popping because that's all they looking like out here. So clearly they trying to normalize that shit and they want us to be focused on it. Bitch, you're not being focused on in real life. You might hijack the internet with your weird ass, like hijacking people's algorithms and all this shit, but that's not gonna work. Bitch, all that's doing is reinforcing my disgust every day. That's all the hell that's doing. Like, the fuck? If you think that's making us normalize your nasty, degenerate ass behavior and your unattractiveness, it's not normalizing a fucking thing. It's making it worse, period. So, best you can do is stay the hell out of people's face. Something that you ain't gonna do because you're pathetic. No, all of you motherfucking bum ass niggas are in the same position as my baby daddy. Like, y'all just think y'all not, but actually you are. You're poor, you're broke, you don't have any fucking money. Like, the fuck, you're not rich. You have a regular basic ass job, getting basic ass income, doing basic ass shit because you don't have nothing else. And your statistics actually back that shit up. That most of you are poor. The fuck? That's why you're mad, because most of you niggas are just bum ass broke clowns using the internet for clout. Only time you niggas look like y'all damn worth shit, I mean, financially, is on the internet. Y'all never look like that in real life, because y'all some real fucking bums in real life. So you only have the internet to fake like you have money, fake like you making all this money and shit, and you popping. Bitch, it ain't nobody buying that, because if it ain't prevalent in real life, we're not giving a fuck about the internet. Bitch, you niggas are all like my baby daddy. Didn't I tell you that? Y'all all the same. Y'all all, every black woman is going through the same shit. Just like Remy Ma, she a celebrity going through the same shit. Beyonce is Beyonce and going through the same shit. Her ashy ass, primitive ass Nick now just got accused of rape. That's embarrassing. Like, the fuck? But her association with Diddy and really her association with Jay-Z, because Jay-Z had a real relationship with Diddy, not her, it has fucked up her brand. Like, people trying to cancel her over being associated with her raggedy ass husband and his fucking pedophile ass ways, and him being associated with Diddy. So I mean, we can pretty much go down the line on how many black women of all socioeconomic backgrounds are going through the same shit with you primitive ass bitch ass males. Shall we go down the line? You want me to bring up some more people? Yep, I have a baby daddy of a black female daughter, and I'm loving it. I don't have no peasy head son, and I'm not the one raising you nasty, degenerate ass pieces of garbage. You know, you nothing ass, going nowhere ass nicknaws who can't read and illiterate, going to jail every 5 minutes, getting women pregnant that you can't support, fucking up your damn mama's life and her finances, being degenerate trash, living off your aunt Jamimis for the rest of y'all entire ass existence. Like, I don't have to deal with that shit, and that's all I care about. So, black women statistically do far better financially and every other way more than black males. So as long as I don't have them sons, I'm not trapped like your damn mammy was when she had your raggedy ass. So I can really thank God for that. Like, I'm not in that bitch's situation. So, and I'm getting money from my baby daddy. He actually financially benefits me. So at least I'm not a black woman, in a situation where, her baby daddy has like 15 baby mamas and all this child support and fucking broke and, just a worthless ass bitch on the highest level. Like, I'm not in that situation though. You know what I'm saying? And then she had to raise some peasy head sons, right in the midst of dealing with some piece of crap that barely has any money. I feel like that's a more stressful situation in the worst case scenario than my situation. So as long as I'm not that Aunt Jemima bitch that gave birth to you, that have her little ashy fucking nigga beast peasy head son on the internet stalking women for dear life, as long as I don't have nothing to do with raising that generation of males and I don't have no association with that dirty filth, I'm good. That's all I care about on a personal level. Why you worried about my baby daddy? I'm worried about your baby mammy. That's what my where my issues lie. That's what my thought process is with, them baby mammies that y'all trapping into poverty. Yep, I'm very different. I don't fuck with you ashy ass peasy head black faggot niggas. I don't mess with you. I don't fuck with you. I don't have sex with you. I ain't having no sons with you. I don't sacrifice for your funds. I don't spend my whole life revolved around what the fuck you're doing and not doing and who you're raising and not raising. I don't really have to care about that. I have a daughter and I'm a female. I know how to raise a female because I am one. So, that's an easier process. I don't have multiple kids out of wedlock and I'm good. I'm not the stereotypical ashy bitch that you're accustomed to. The ashy hoe that raised you. You know what I'm saying? In your situation, that you probably don't even know who your daddy is. I don't have those issues. My child knows who her daddy is. So, boom, boom. That ashy ass primitive monkey bitch you want me to be, I'm not. That's the only problem y'all having. Y'all want me to be that gorilla bitch so bad. It's like, no, that's your mommy. That's your Aunt Jemima mammy. That's the bitch that you really are describing with your bullshit. Like, because she has a peasy head Nick Nog son, which is you. You feel me? She the only one to have a peasy head son like yourself. I don't have no child running around here, fucking up my life and my money and, doing all the little ashy shit you Nick Nogs do to your mother's finances and shit. Like, I ain't dealing with that. I don't have no damn Nick Nog son out here disgracing my name and having me looking like trash. Getting expelled or just being, just causing all these problems in the streets and causing all these problems everywhere. I don't have that problem. And we know on paper, like statistically, how horrible you Negroes do in society and in life. You know what I'm saying? That's why all of y'all niggas is catching cases right now. And I look horrible. Bitch, I ain't got nothing to do with that. You wish I did, but I don't. Only person you can claim has that issue is your mammy. And you're jealous because I ain't dirty like your ashy Jemima. Y'all fucking dirty ass, nasty fucking parasites really are mad at black women who don't have your mammy's lifestyle. That's who y'all mad. You jealous. Y'all trying to compare me to that ashy ass bum bitch so bad. And I'm not her. I'm not even in her situation at all. Like me and her are night and day. We don't have shit to do with each other's lifestyle. Like at all. They're y'all, they jealous of that shit. That's why they try to trap all of these black women with these ashy sons. They be doing it on purpose. If they can't trap you with a son where you know what I'm saying, your whole life is sacrificed in elevating him because he needs so much help. If he can't get your life to revolve around helping one of them sons, them struggle boys, you know what I'm saying? If they can't get your lifestyle like that, it's like they failed at something. They feel like failures if they can't get you on that bandwagon. So that's that. Like, I'm still trying to figure out how the hell any of this shit is making them relevant in any kind of aspect of life. Like all the shit they be talking about people baby daddy and all this other stuff. I'm trying to still see where that makes them relevant on any kind of level, like make them any better. And I just ain't seeing it. Like you still a fucking reject, you still not wanted, you still not shit, you still stalking women on the internet. So I'm still trying to see what the fuck talk about somebody baby daddy and all this other stuff have to do with your situation because it ain't changing. So yeah, this seemed like a faggot to me on the internet trying to compete with females. That's what I'm looking at. Is an emasculated male who's not a part of the 1% of wealthiest males on the earth, who can't really get no funds like that, arguing with women because he's on the level of a female. You know what I'm saying? Needing a lot of help and handouts and shit. That's what it's looking like. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. Yeah, marriage is not beneficial, and a lot of black women are choosing to be single mothers because nicknames are garbage. They don't have no money, they're ugly, they're broke, they're primitive, hyper emotional, annoying to deal with, and a lot of black women think their homes will be safer, cleaner, nicer, more peaceful when these ashy fucking beasts are on the street. And this motherfucker here is mad about it, I guess, because a lot of black women are making the decision to get rid of them chimps out of their house. And he's mad about it. He's like ranting to me about it right now. Talking about single mothers and shit. Yeah, they want to be single mothers. So you Negroes are trash. You're garbage. That's why you make up the majority of males in prison. That's why you're always going to jail. You're always catching cases and always looking like shit. That's why. Because you're trash. Are you mad? Are you mad that the black women don't want that in their house? Are you mad about it? Get your own fucking house. Go out there and work and get your own damn house, you fucking bum. Stop living off females and then you won't have to worry about what women are doing, bitch, because you will have your own stuff. It's real simple. You ain't got to be mad at black women for leveling the hell up, okay, and getting that nasty, dirty filth out of their house. You ain't got to be mad about it. Just clean up the shop. Go work. Go save up your money. Build up your finances. Get a good credit score. Stop being a bum ass piece of crap. And then, yeah, you can have a house too. Yeah, you can have your own house, have your own goddamn money, and yeah, I mean if that's something. But it seems like you fucking bums can't achieve that in life. It's like you're animalistic or something. You can't achieve taking care of yourself on your own without a woman being there to help you out, and you're mad about it. So yeah, that's all these motherfucking slobs can do. Just sloppy trash. They still not making themselves relevant. They keep talking shit about everything they can talk about, and still ugly and still sloppy and still poor and still unwanted. You still don't have no fucking money, enough money to buy no woman off. You still don't make enough money for a female to even actually find you attractive. So that's still not fixing your situation, bitch. It's still not. You still can't trap no woman unless she's mentally retarded. That'll be the only woman you can get any attention from, because you still not getting no attention from me. You still not shit to me, and I still don't care. And you still here to prop yourself up, and I'm still not giving a fuck. So at the end of your day, you just wasted all your whole fucked up nothing ass life away trying to have shit to do with me, and I don't care. Then you keep comparing yourself to other people because you're a faggot. That's what hoes do. Sit there and comparing themselves to other people. That's all they can do. Like the faggot your ass is. I'm better than you. I got this. Bitch, you're a fucking bum and nobody wants to fuck your ugly ass, bitch. You're a dying breed of nasty beast and you're going around stalking women who don't want nothing to do with you. It's real simple. You're always worrying about the next bitch instead of worrying about whatever trash you trap with you. Why you ain't worried about her? Why you worried about me? You'll never trap me. You'll never get me to get involved with your dirty dick ass on any kind of level. So I don't even know why you even here. I don't even know why you talking to me. It's not leveling yourself up. It's not doing shit for you. And talking shit about some Nick Nog ain't gonna do nothing for you either. Because I could talk shit about all Nick Nogs if I want to, which is what I've been doing. Your point? I've been dragging all niggas because they all shit. They all trash. They all ugly, broke, ain't got no money. They ain't got shit. They fucking nasty as fuck. All of them. Like, the fuck? Ain't none better than the other ones. They all trash equally with no fucking money and nothing to offer. The fuck? Black woman rather live on damn Section 8 and assistance than to fuck with one of these bitch ass niggas over $2. Like, get the hell out of here. Who doing that? Are you mad that Trump cut off public assistance? Because most of your sons are going to be on the fucking street because they mamas ain't got no money to take care of their PZ head ass? Are you mad? You niggas gonna be suffering from that shit more than anybody else. I don't know why the hell you running your mouth. You bum ass motherfucking faggots don't know how to take care of no kids. You never took care of none of your kids. That's why most of you niggas are bastards. You don't even know who your daddy is, or they skip dipset on your ass, and you don't even know where they are. So that's why you don't have any generational wealth, and you got your aunt and your mammy taking care of your broke ass for the most part and giving all her money and funds to your broke, nasty, degenerate, dirty self. So I mean, yeah, I don't know what the hell you meant with that question. Like, what was your point behind it? But yeah. Look like Trump cutting off public assistance will be affecting you gorillas more than anybody else on earth, since you the main ones who have bad credit and you're poverty stricken and your sons are poor and don't have any generational wealth to build for their mothers. So it looked like that's a bad situation for your black ass. Like, that's what it looked like. Because most of you nicknaws are not good on paper. You're not even, your credit score not even good enough for you to even afford to live anywhere. So, yeah, poverty peen, you poverty stricken bitch. Who do you think that's going to affect more? Black women who could just live with their moms, or, with their elderly moms, or, black women who can, roommate successfully with family members, or, just a lot of other ways for black women to have somewhere to live. How do you think that's going to, who you think mostly going to suffer from that? Who's poor? Who the one can't get a damn home? Who the one look bad on paper? Who the one got a criminal record and can't get fucking nowhere to live? Like, who's in that situation? You nick dogs. That's who. So if anybody gonna be on the street and be bums, it'll be you fucking faggots. That's why the hell you all over the street begging right now for cash, because you don't have nothing. You don't come from shit and ain't going nowhere. So I don't know why the hell you dudes be sitting here bragging about what Donald Trump's doing, like it's gonna not affect your stupid ass. Y'all so damn dumb. Y'all the main ones on the internet begging for 50-50 relationships. So who's gonna suffer when women don't want your ugly ass, and they don't want to fuck with you, and they ain't trying to roommate with your dirty ass? and you don't have no backup plan. Who's really gonna suffer in that scenario? Black women pay attention in class, boo boo. Black women pay attention in class. Black women study. They're the most educated, so they actually get their education on, sweetie. So I'm pretty sure they know how to adjust to whatever the hell is going on. You Negroes are the ones incompetent and illiterate. So yeah, you're the ones ain't paying attention in class, boo boo. So yeah, that school to prison pipeline really affects you Negroes more than anybody else. Like, I guess that's why you don't care, because most of y'all niggas live in jail anyway. So it's like y'all already know where y'all dirty asses are going, to prison where the fuck you belong. That's where you're going. So you ain't got no problem with public assistance being cut, because you ain't got nowhere to go but to jail or hell anyway. Pretty much. It's so pathetic. These males are disgusting and repulsive. Like, they just talk shit, so much shit about black women, trying to make us look incompetent, like trying to mess with our money, and they just don't understand how poorly that looks on them. Like, that just reflects poorly on their situation. They are inferior to us, but so anything that happens, it's just going to affect them even more. So that's why black women don't want to give birth in the first place. Like, Donald Trump cutting all this shit ain't gonna do nothing but make black women not give birth. That's all it's gonna do, which is what I already support in the first place. I've been saying black women need to stop giving birth. So we know what my stance is, right? So I don't see how what he's doing is not on my. It's gonna benefit my cause. Like, who the hell is gonna have children when there is no reason to? Who's gonna do that besides a retard bitch? Oh, it's so pathetic. These motherfuckers ain't even got no real clap back at this point. It's getting weaker and weaker. It's like, damn, y'all this weak. Y'all ain't got no real clap back. I mean, y'all just played yourselves on every damn level. Like, everything you're saying is trickling back down and playing your face. So I don't understand what the fuck is not being, understood about that. You males are dirty. You're primitive. You're not going nowhere. You don't have no money. And yeah, that's why black women are talking about getting all these degrees and doing all this. They don't even really have no incentive to have a family at this point. They're really just trying to get their money and try to find a way to financially benefit from being in this economy. So that's really their priorities right now. So how's that looking? As far as I'm concerned, I only have one child. I'm not never having any more kids. So I'm not trying to grow a family with you nasty peasy head beasts. That's not even a desire that I even have. So I'm not being set back on any kind of level, because I'm not doing any. I'm gonna stay right in this situation. Like, it's real simple. Like, I just don't know what your point is. I don't. You don't have one, obviously. Like, y'all thinking y'all playing with me, and I'm like, I'm not in the same situation as most of these women. Y'all trapped. They're always gonna be worse than me. It's gonna always, in this universe, any other universe, it's always gonna be them being worse than my situation. Period. It ain't no way to spin the narrative and make it them be in a situation where I'm gonna envy it or want to any parts of it. It's just not gonna ever happen. So you males are just weird. I don't know what to tell you. You're just weird. You're bottom shelf and psychotic. You just really want to control some shit you can't control. You're just on the internet day and night, night and day, all up in people's head and doing all of this weird ass shit. And it's like, but how's that servicing your broke down ass? It's not. You're not benefiting from shit. You don't have shit to live for. Your life is not progressing. Your situation ain't progressing. Your existence is not progressing. You're not doing anything. Why would I take you seriously when you're nothing? You clearly don't have no real life. You clearly don't have no real existence. You clearly don't have no real human like e- energy. I don't know. Like I would say that being in a lesbian relationship is probably better and more functional than being with a black dude. Black males are not feminine. They just emasculated. Like it's like they're not fit. They're not because they're not. It's not about being feminine. They're children. That's the more appropriate way to look at it instead of them being lesbians. If a lesbian is a grown functioning adult, how is she inferior? Like if she's a grown functioning adult, that means that a black male couldn't compete with her because she's grown. She take care of her business. She take care of her bills. She go to work. She take care of things. So why would she be degraded by being compared to a black male? Like I really don't feel like lesbians period are is the same as being with a black dude because lesbians typically act like adults. They have an adult scenario, situation in their relationship. When you with a nigga now, it's like you with a child, with a little girl. It's like you a grown woman with a little girl, not a girl, just a female. You more like with a little girl that's immature, which is nasty. But that's just my personal opinion. So I don't feel like lesbian is the appropriate equivalent. I don't feel like they equivalent to a lesbian. I don't feel like that's a good comparison. That's not. I feel like that's insulting lesbians when you say they like black dudes. I mean, you have some butch women who act like black dudes, but I really feel like they're more functional than an actual black dude. Like, even if a black woman tries to be butch and be real masculine like a black dude, she still end up being mentally superior than a black dude. You see what I'm saying? Like, she might dress the part and do the slang and the hood thing or whatever the hell that she trying to emulate, but she not stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, she not gonna be a bum and be lazy and be primitive on that kind of level. Like, I don't think there's no way for black women to really copy being black male. I don't think we have it in us. I don't care if a black woman's butch or straight. I don't really care. I don't think we have it in us as a whole to be like them. We just don't. We don't act like them. We don't think like them. We're not niggas. Like we just don't we don't think like them. Okay? So these Negroes are just fucking disgusting, like on the highest level. Like who the fuck acts like that? They own mothers don't even act like that. Like black males being a damn everything they do is exclusive to their own dirty ass self. They can live in a household full of women and they still won't act like black women. It's true. They can live in a household full of women and still don't have black women's tendencies to get up, go to work, persevere, get through the day, take care of shit. They just won't do it. I don't know what to tell you. So the fact is they just some faggots. Like they just dirty and they just fucking disgusting. And they just nasty and stupid. I don't know what to tell you. Okay? It's only very few black males who act like black women, and that's on paper. You can actually look at the numbers and it'll show you how many of them graduating, how many of them are have steady employment, building up their finances, owning homes, taking care of their kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just gonna see the numbers, and it's gonna tell you that most of them don't act like us at all. So they just want to be us. That's where the jealousy comes in to play. That's why they want to be female so damn bad. They always putting on fucking wigs and doing all this stuff to try to be black women. And it's like, bitch, you'll never be us. You don't have enough sense to be us. You don't have enough intelligence to be us. So that's what you really lack in it. You want to have that. You want to have our intelligence and our survival skills, but that's not what you have it. That's why you put on a fucking wig and that's all you can do is mimic hood rat vernacular and hair weave. That's the only thing they emulate when they try to emulate us. But all the other stuff they can't emulate on any kind of level. So that would make them inferior on every level. They just inferior as fuck. They'll never be on our level. And that's what Papoose is jealous of. Papoose, all these Negroes just jealous of black women's work ethic and hustle and drive to make money and take care of themselves. They just jealous. Like, I don't know what to tell you. He's jealous. Being probably jealous of Remy Ma's success. And now he with another successful black woman where he gonna play out the same behavior with her. Cause these Negroes are stupid. Like, they don't know how to mentally progress in a relationship. They don't know how to evolve in a relationship. They don't know how to do that. So yeah, like the hell. Y'all need to realize the facts about that though. So he about to repeat the same shit with her, and then in time she gonna be saying the same shit Remy Ma said, or they just gonna silently break up, and then you just ain't gonna hear about them no more. But it's gonna be the same shit. These niggas don't do anything different throughout their whole lifespan. They get with one woman, do one thing, do something. They do the same shit with the next female. It only be cool for like a couple of months to a year, and after that, boom, same shit. Because they're unintelligent, so they don't know how to progress. Like I said, in a relationship, they don't know how to progress. They don't know how to be with one woman and not behave exactly the same with the next woman and fuck up the relationship the way they fucked the other one up. They know only thing they're gonna do is do the same thing that they was doing with the other woman with the next woman. That's all they're gonna do. They're not gonna change their behavior. And then they ashy and primitive as hell, so you already know they ain't gonna take no responsibility to even correct any bad behavior because they're not gonna say they did nothing bad. So they just perpetually pathetic, and that's why you don't deal with them because they're not going nowhere. They're not ever gonna progress in their relationship. It's not never gonna happen. What the hell is this person talking about? Anyway, I had to block one of these psychotics out of my damn chat. Anyway, um, nobody cares about you, dig nogs, and we want you to leave. So you can keep trying to act like black women care about your ass and want you to stay, and you're wanted. You're not wanted. That's why you were talking about getting passports because you're rejects. We don't want to talk to y'all. That's why you stalk women on the internet and you force conversations. You're never the one moving on. You're always the one sticking around stalking people. That's all y'all do. That's all y'all do. You just want to get, you want somebody to sweat you. Most of y'all niggas want somebody, and nobody's going to do that because you're not wanted, like you're not liked. Who gonna sweat a piece of trash? Y'all just living a life of delusion. Y'all really want to feel like somebody's sweating y'all. Black women do not like. That's why you're in this chat right now, and I don't like you. You see what you have a tendency to do? You see you have a tendency to keep being around people who don't like you. and don't want nothing to do with your ass? You just keep being here. You won't leave me alone. You won't fuck off. You just won't move on with your life. That's all y'all do, be on the internet stalking women's faces and asking dumbass questions. And trying to act like we really caring about y'all on some kind of level when we're not. Y'all keep trying to convince yourselves that you're wanted and that we're pressed about something that you're doing. Like, you can move on as many times as you want to. Intelligent black women know that no matter who you move on to, you're going to destroy that woman's life. Period. Y'all don't change. So we're never in fear that you're going to move on because we know that you're a piece of garbage. And when you do move on, you're just going to do the same shit you've been doing, just doing it to a different female. Like, we all know that. You Negroes don't never go off and ride into the sunset with no woman. That never happens. Y'all want that to be the narrative, but it's not real. You don't ride off to no sunset, move on. You move on. You get with another woman, but then you do the same thing to her. Cheat, lie, stress her out, financially abuse her, mentally abuse her, physically abuse her. That's all y'all know how to do is be abusive as hell. So the joke is on y'all ashy ass for thinking that y'all special and that somebody want to hold on to any degenerate ass garbage that y'all have to offer. Nobody wants you. Nobody wants you. Y'all just bad about that shit. Y'all want to, y'all little delusional psychotic asses live a whole cartoon ass life in y'all head that ain't real. That's the problem. Y'all live in delusions. Y'all really think y'all want it. Y'all think y'all like this society. Who the fuck likes y'all? Do y'all not live in the real world or something? You don't see that people don't like y'all? You don't see that everybody wants you in jail? Everybody wants you incarcerated? You don't see that? People want to clean you up off the streets. People, when they talk about cleaning the streets, they usually are talking about Negro males. When they say that, when that whole concept comes from cleaning the streets and riddling the streets of you nignogs. I mean, ridding the streets of you nignogs. That's what the hell people be wanting. That's what society wants. They want you Negroes off the streets. They want to clean you up. They want to get your ass off the street, get your ass incarcerated, get you away from other communities. That's what people be wanting. They want you out. Don't you understand? You remember when the white man when they didn't want you dating their daughters? I mean, now they think it's beneficial for you to date their daughters, but before they ain't even want your asses in their neighborhoods. They would shoot you just for walking down their neighborhood. So that's the truth. Like, knowing all of that, do y'all really think y'all want it? Who the fuck is wanting y'all? Like, what the hell? Where y'all be getting that shit from? That somebody want to hold on to y'all? Who wants to hold on to y'all besides y'all mammy? The fuck? Who the hell want to hold on to y'all than the state prison? Like, just like them niggas doing that prison break, nigga. They the only ones trying to hold on, keep your ass in them bars. The fuck? Fuck out of here. Ain't no damn female out here giving a fuck about you moving on. Move on. Move on now and get the fuck out of my chat room. Bye. Bye. Something you not gonna do. That's the point. You not to be taken seriously. This whole moving on shit is a myth. Y'all don't never move on. You stay right where the hell you at, trying to get on somebody's nerves because you don't have a life outside of that. You Negroes don't have a life. Y'all don't have no business to tend to. You don't get up every day and work and make money. You don't have no drive to make money. You don't have no drive to do shit but get on black women's nerves. Your whole life revolves around who the fuck you can aggravate daily. That's all y'all do. Y'all ain't got shit to look forward to. Y'all ain't got nothing to participate in. Y'all ain't got shit going for y'allself. That shit is embarrassing. It's humiliating. And for y'all to think women want that shit around them, that negative ass energy around them, the fuck? Go get some help. Go to therapy and talk your shit out with somebody because your ass ain't right in the head. If you really think somebody wants your dirty ass energy around them. No, we don't. We don't. To answer your question, hell no. We you ain't no villain. We just you're the villain for being in our space in the first place. That's what make you a villain, not you moving on. We wish you would. That's all these bitches do. That's what you females need to realize. Look at these faggot. All they do is come in here stalking somebody, trying to force conversations, trying to clear Nick Niles of any wrongdoing. This is what they do all over the fucking internet. This is a 24-hour a day job. They just go on every video saying, trying to deflect attention to other people and trying to act like they ain't do shit. Just like what I said at the beginning of the video. This is all these ashy fucking bums know how to do. That's what you need to be paying attention to with all of these situations going on. Okay, that's what you need to be understanding is that when you get with one of these peasy head bums, you're always going to be the one at fault for everything. They never going to admit no wrongdoing on any kind of level because they narcissistic bitches who think that they're above shit. They think they're above criticism. They think they're above complaints. They think they're better than everyone. And they think that they don't do no wrong and they don't like being criticized for nothing. And then they're psychotic, they're narcissistic ass bitches, so they literally try to flip every fucking thing around and then say these things about you, trying to make you think you the one with those problems when it's really their ass. Which is why they have you dumbass black women on the internet always going back and forth with their dirty ass about, well, yeah, I didn't say that black women didn't do wrong. I didn't say that the black, they had you regurgitating those talking points over and over again, like trying to drive you crazy. You really don't even realize you're being brainwashed, but that's what they're doing. They have you saying the same script, the same word by word response to everything they say, which is trying to get you to refocus what you're saying about them onto yourself, try to project that onto yourself. And they're psychotic, they're abusive. That's what it's like to be in a relationship with their dirty dick ass too. I mean, that's what they do in relationships. You try to bring some shit to them about something they did, then they just keep trying to deflect back to you what you did. These are fucking kids. They're psychotic. Negroes are abusive ass psychopaths, and they all need to be incarcerated. Every last black male on the earth needs to be incarcerated. They all need to be locked the fuck up because they're psychopaths. Like, they're a community full of insane maniacs. Even the ones who claim they good, they try to ignore how many degenerate ass niggas are in the community. They ignore it. They act like it doesn't exist. Oh, I'm a good one. They'll act like, look at me, I'm doing right. So they stupid asses can literally deflect with all, deflect from all of the garbage that's out there killing and doing all this stuff that they not gonna do shit about. But they want you not to focus on those niggas. They just want you to focus on their degenerate ass, which is just as degenerate because they literally don't call out the other niggas. They don't do shit about the other trash that's around causing all the problems. The solution is black women to not give birth. That's the solution. Black women stop giving birth. Stop having anything to do with Negroes. Make them get a passport. Make them fuck with a Becky. Whatever you got to do to get rid of their ass and get them out of your space. That's the solution. Okay? That's what you need to be doing. Don't date them. Don't deal with them. Don't talk to them. Don't give a fuck about what the hell they talking about on the internet. And yeah, go live your life. Pretty much. Negroes need to be incarcerated in large numbers. As you can see, they're criminal in large numbers. These Negroes can't even have a little bit of money and not be a criminal. That is a character flaw. That is a mental sickness. It is something wrong with them, period. They don't know how to get money and not be a criminal. They don't know how to get money and not rape a white woman. They just don't know how to do that. There's something wrong with their ass, period. And if it was the white women and if it was the white people, then they wouldn't keep fucking with them then. They wouldn't date them. They wouldn't have sex with them. They wouldn't do that. Why would they do that? If they are being set up in such large numbers. Girl, get an understanding, a grasp of reality and understand that don't make any sense. Clearly, if they keep fucking with them, then they know that they are doing the things they're being accused of. It's real simple. So you want to be manipulated and brainwashed and have this abusive psychopath trying to deflect all his behavior onto you. If you want to deal with that shit, go ahead and deal with it. If you get in a relationship with them, that's what they're going to do. Period. They're not never going to say they're wrong for shit. And you're going to be a kid for the rest of your life. What Negroes do when you're in a relationship with them, they stop you from mentally developing. So if you're a woman who wants to mentally develop in your lifetime, you want to be doing something different from age 25 to 35, 35 to 45. If you want your life to progress, then you won't deal with them because they're mentally incapable of evolving at all. They really will blame you for everything for the rest of your life. You will get blamed. You're going to be emotionally and psychologically abused for any time period that you with them, because they gonna do this shit. The shit you do see them doing on the internet, that's what they gonna do when they in a relationship. They gonna blame you for everything. They're not gonna. They just gonna keep parasiting off of your money, off of your resources, or anything you have, and they gonna keep making you think that you the problem every time an issue comes up. So, yeah, if you want to deal with that ashy shit, do it. So they just trash, garbage ass filth. And the beauty of it is when you really segregate from their bitch ass, they can't even do nothing. The internet is a sanctuary. That's the only way they can have access to your ass is by stalking you on the internet. Because they some nasty roaches, but in real life you can watch them literally die the fuck off if you just stop dealing with them. You can just watch them parasite off of the air until they just can't survive anymore. Because they really survive like a whole roach. You know, like a roach, a part of a colony, or a part of some kind of fucked up colony where, like a bee, like maybe the bee colony or some shit. Like they just use women as for survival. They use women as a host for their survival. They don't have anything outside of that shit. Once their asses are conceived, once they're born, they don't have no will to take to survive on their own. So they operate as parasites on you as a female. So if you want to keep reproducing that shit, because they literally are killing you off like a colony or some colony of fucking insects or something. That's literally what they're doing. It's true. Y'all, it's true. It's not even funny. I'm dead serious. Like, they parasite. Look at these niggas dolls. Are they surviving on their own? Do they know how to pay their own bills? Do they know how to get their own money? Look at how incompetent their asses are and how they whine all day about why they can't do something. They really are retarded. You don't really see no other male group having their complaints. Everybody else is able to effectively do whatever they need to do. Negroes act like it's just so hard. It's something wrong with their ass. So, I mean, do what y'all want to do. Be an Aunt Jemima and take care of that bum ass trash if you want to. I'm not taking care of that nasty shit. I'll die first. So I really don't have a problem with that. That's just really the move. At this point, it might have nothing to do with that fucking filth. Nigga can't take care of himself, nigga. I don't know what you're gonna do. You're gonna die in the street. Because you're not being around my motherfucking ass. That's what you're not doing. You're not getting no ass. You're not getting nothing from me. I'm not giving you shit. Hell yeah, they whine like little toddlers, and it's not funny because they mental development is like a little child. They really are slow and primitive. Like I said, they don't progress past a certain age. They really don't. They don't progress past the age of a toddler. They stay toddlers for the whole duration of their entire life. Now some of them have skills and they able to utilize their skills to work to make money. Some of them are able to have skills to do that if they develop them. You know what I'm saying? They can do skillful things, but their mental maturity is still gonna be of a child no matter what they're doing. So usually what you'll see is they might have a business but it's not successful or start losing money or issues always come up because they don't know how to navigate. They don't know how to They don't make good decisions. They don't know how to manage nothing. They don't know how to be in charge and manage anything. They just really fucked up. I don't know what to tell you. But I would never depend on them for shit. To be honest, not my livelihood. Like you need to be able to manage their money. Like if they with you, you have to manage what they're doing because they asses don't know how to do it on their own, which is pathetic. If you want a lifestyle of sitting here managing a grown ass man, then you can do whatever you want to do. But most women with logical sense don't want to micromanage someone else for their whole life. That's something you have to do with your kids, and you hopefully want them to grow up and then be able to manage their own life. You know what I'm saying? But if you got to micromanage somebody like a retard, I don't know. So these are facts. Like they're pathetic. All the Negroes, they living off some female. Like you can't even really see any males like wanting to be on their own and develop any kind of damn masculinity at all on their own. They always want to be up under some fucking female. Black men, males want to be up under females all the time. They'll get you in situations where the fuck your ass is living like them. Like if a nigga dog is a complete incompetent ass, loser, like he'll have you living like a incompetent loser too. Like whatever the fuck is his mentality, and you in a relationship with a nigga now, his mentality is whatever way, like living off females or being primitive and being pathetic. It'll your life will start evolving into how he survives, how he lives. Your lifestyle will become his lifestyle, and that's why you want to be real cautious about that shit. That's why usually Negroes just find a black woman that's already established. Like she already got a degree, she already have a good job. That's the ones they usually, because she already in her aura. She already on her grown woman shit. So once she on her grown woman stuff, he can't really sabotage. He can sabotage it a little bit, but not really because she already managing herself. But if they get with you and y'all both young and you haven't really developed yourself like that, he gonna completely prevent the process of you developing yourself. Like you gonna stay in the same situation as his mentality. That's what's gonna happen. You ain't gonna be able to get your shit together because they stifle that shit. They mentally primitive. That's why a lot of black women are poor. Black women could be CEOs and be rich as hell if they really just stayed away from Negroes and developed their skills and went to school and just got a higher education and developed themselves and only focused on that. If black women only focused on themselves, they'll be way more ahead and more advanced in in their money and their financial situation if they would have if they just stay single and don't have no nigga around. Because what happened is when you be with Negroes, they stifle your growth, they stifle your development, they slow your process down, like of developing your skills, going to school, going to whatever you're doing to educate yourself to do whatever you're doing. They slow it down. You constantly trying to lift them up. You constantly trying to get them where you trying to get them so they can meet you where you at so you can get higher. You constantly sidetrack with. It's like, don't do that shit. That's why I be telling y'all black women, don't fuck with them. I don't even give a fuck if he graduated out of college. Still don't fuck with him. Seriously, he have to be already established, already there. Just like they do with black women. They make sure you're already there. Because your shit will be slowed down if you don't have your shit together when you with them. It'll be slowed down for you getting to that level. And they are a lot of, just like we seen with Holly Bailey. You see how she was on the Little Mermaid and her career was just taking off, and then that bitch ass DDG dude got her pregnant right in the midst of her success. He did that shit on purpose. Negroes will do that shit on the purpose to stifle your progress in your work. They will do that. Okay? They'll slow that shit right on down until you just sidetracked and trapped. And they do it on purpose. You ain't never seen no nigga now level no black woman up in your life. You've never seen any black woman you ever seen that's getting some money and getting it out the mud and successful. She got herself there. He didn't get her there. Ain't no dude got with her and got her there. Niggas don't never do that shit. And you can statistically see it on paper that they don't do that shit. No black woman ever benefited from being with a nigga now. If anything, they keep your ass broke. They keep you poor. Because he's primitive and he like to beg for money and handouts. And that's his mentality, is getting a fucking handout. Then now he got you doing it. Now you in the same situation as him. Okay? You begging for handouts because he keep begging for handouts from you. So now you giving him shit, and then you need more because he keep getting your stuff. Because you keep giving it out to him like a child. Like, I'm telling you, it's very systematic. So they just trash. I mean, that's why their primitive asses are on the internet doing gossip videos. That's why they're doing that. They're doing gossip content because they're not educated. They don't know how to use their brain or real skills or intelligence to actually make money. Gossip is all they know how to do, is dressing up like women, doing skits, doing gossip, talking shit about everybody else's life and business. That's what you see them being successful at this point in time in life. Is that not true? You either see them doing that or you see them working at a fucking burger joint. You don't see them doing anything other than that. Whatever other jobs they have other than those type of jobs is literally temporary. So they just be in a job field for like 2 seconds and then switch it up because they don't have no real career. So they just fucking bums. Like, your life would be so much better if you don't get pregnant by them and you don't deal with them, period. They can't fuck up your life. They can't cause any problems or do anything to set you back in any kind of way, because then you can blame everything on yourself. Whatever the hell you didn't achieve and didn't do and couldn't do is because you caused that problem. You know, you ain't got nobody else around to even be an excuse for you not to get your ass up and do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? But with a nigga out there, oh, you can rest assured that they ass gonna fuck up everything you trying to do at the moment, period. Especially if they a fucking parasite. And the fact is, you black women can't know whether he's a parasite or not until he's older, like in his 30s, mid 30s to late 30s. That's when you gonna know whether he a parasite or not. You can't tell a nigga dog if a nigga dog is a parasite in his 20s, because most of the time they living off their mama. You can't really tell, you know what I'm saying, how they gonna really take care of themselves in the future until they get there. Because when they're young, it always look great when they're younger and shit, and somebody taking care of their ass, and they got all these people giving them money and handouts and help. But when they get to that age where all that shit is wiring up, that's where you can see what kind of man and see how competent he is at that age, and only then when you know. So you got to be smart about your shit. Because when did Remy Ma say she got married? Remy Ma said she got married when she was 27. That was young as hell. She said she got married when she was 27. And getting married in your 20s is always a badass idea. Because Negroes, like I said, things look cute when they're young. They always look cute. They always look sexy and shit. They always look like, oh, he got the potential to get a good job. He got the potential to do this. He got the potential. You always looking at the potential and you don't even know how this shit, what the outcome gonna be. So even though he looked at that moment like he doing something, don't mean he gonna be doing that in 10 years. So like I said, you don't know their mental development or skill or management development until they get older. Then you can see, you know what I'm saying, if they really consistent with having a job, with building up their finances, with taking care of their business. That's the only way you'll know. That's why they always showcasing Negroes when they in their 20s. They always trying to make black males look the most successful when they young instead of when they older, middle aged, or a little older. They don't really focus on those Negroes like they used to back in the day. You know what I'm saying? It was all probably fake, but they used to promote middle aged black men a lot. Um, in the media back in the day, like in the 90s and shit. They don't do that no more. They always focusing on these little young ass niggas trying to make it look cute. The shit they into, like all the gossip shit they doing on the internet, and all the little fruity ass stuff they doing. They try to make it look, cool and shit. But bitch, that's not cool. That you even doing that shit. And what the fuck you about to be doing in 10 years? This not a real career. Do you have any real plans to be worth shit? I mean, doing something else? Like, no, they usually don't. So, yeah, black women don't choose nicknames. Like, don't choose them. Don't talk to them. Don't fuck with them. That's what you need to do. Don't care. Don't give a fuck. Don't care what they talking about. All that shit. They full of shit. They fake. They phony. They raggedy. And they don't like you. And they don't like Clarissa either. So understand that Clarissa chick, that they buffering up. That's only because she with Papoose and paying his bills. And that's why these niggas are on her side. But really, they really think she's ugly, look like a man, masculine. All the shit they say about black women, they feel like she's that too. But they're not gonna clown her because she with a dick dog and benefiting some broke fucking bum. And that's all they care about. As long as they're benefiting from your money and success, they don't have nothing. They ain't gonna talk. They gonna talk shit about you. But the minute that your ass like, nah, get the fuck out my house, that's when they want to talk shit. So that's how it works. Okay. So yeah, those are the facts, and that's really all I have to say about that. So yeah, y'all, that's my take on the whole Papoose and Remy Ma situation, and I really don't have anything else to say about it. So that's it. Bye, y'all.